And tonight, another chance for you to win 12 free dinners at the Bay Area's finest restaurants. Hi, everyone. I'm Malou Nubla.
And I'm Mike Rowe, and 12 free dinners. That's enough to get anybody's attention.
Well, at some of the best restaurants in the Bay Area, too, huh?
Hanging out at Purcell Murray. Going to get a little cooking lesson a little bit later. George from Beetle Nut's going to be here.
Beetle Nut and Shanghai 1930 and Szechuan beans. Okay. That's very hard to make.
Not hard to eat, though.
Nope.
We'll be doing both a little bit later. First of all, it's off to Berkeley to meet a woman who's been blowing bubbles, Malou, for years and years and years. You know why?
Why?
I'm not sure, but she loves to blow bubbles, and she's got her reasons. Take a look. Julia's poetry is published by Zeitgeist Press and available just about anywhere. Check it out if you have a mind.
All right.
Mind, too.
Yeah, a mind. Now a story about a man named Theodore Dutch Van Kirk who leads a quiet retiree's life in Nevada. But on one bright summer morning back in 1945, he participated in a mission that changed the world. Now, he's ready to break the link to that historic day. Dutch Van Kirk still lives in Nevada. He also travels around the world to talk about his flying days at different events and air shows.
We're going to be talking about green beans when we come back. Specifically, well, you know the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, they're good. They're
Beetle
delicious.
Nut and Shanghai 30.
Uh-huh.
Good eating. We'll show you how to make them right here at Purcell Murray when we come back. And win some free dinners.
Sure.
Love the free dinners.
Shanghai 1930.
What'd I say?
30.
I said 1930, didn't I?
Welcome back. We're here at Purcell Murray in Brisbane, where you can take cooking lessons, probably learn how to use knives like that.
Now that's a knife.
A cooking lesson in just a little bit on how to make Szechuan beans.
I should not be allowed to handle these. Jim could handle it, though, specifically Fix-It Jim from Home Depot. He can handle virtually anything, and he's standing by right now with some tips on how to save money on your PG&E bill. Fix it? Fix It Jim at kpix.com or homedepot.com for more info. If you've got something broken, Larissa, old Jim can fix it.
I saw that.
And if you have something you'd like to learn about cooking, my guess is you can probably answer virtually any questions here at the cooking school at Purcell Murray. What's going on back there right now?
Well, today we have George Chen, a very, very renowned chef here in San Francisco from Beetle Nut and Shanghai 1930s, who's teaching us how to cook the famous green beans.
Excellent. Well, teaching Malou anyway. We'll go back there and see how she's doing. But quickly, there's a lot that can go on in here besides a private cooking lesson. This is an opportunity to test drive some of the machinery.
Definitely.
And even, well, as we have now, a celebrity chef.
We have our celebrity chef program, but we also have the basics. We have classes in convection, in steam cooking, in speed cooking, definitely, because that's a big part of our product lineup. So it's really a wonderful resource for consumers to learn about the latest in product technology, but really how to use it in a practical way every day.
Well, I couldn't have said it better, so I won't even try. I will try my hand at whatever she's up to when we come back, though, with your permission, of course.
With my permission, yes.
May I approach the chef?
Please.
Approaching the chef. I'm approaching the chef.
Welcome back. We're here at Purcell Murray in Brisbane. It's that time of the week where you have a chance to win 12 free dinners at some of the Bay Area's finest restaurants and learn a wonderful recipe, well, at least tonight, from George Chen.
Hey, George.
How you doing, Mike?
Is it Beetle Nut or Beetle Nut?
Well, I call it Beetle Nut. Beetle Nut's the traditional way, but...
Hey, it's good no matter what you call it. What are we going to do
Beetle
tonight?
Nut. Well, we're going to do the famous Chinese dish, Szechuan green beans, which are very popular at Beetle Nut.
And Shanghai 1930.
And Shanghai 1930. Shanghai 1930's versions are a little more traditional. So I'm going to show you how to do this dish at home today using Gagano.
Okay, first things first. Beans.
Beans. Your green beans, and you just peel the edges off and cut them into sections about this length.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is just clean them up, dry them, and into this wonderful deep fryer that they got here. And they got a timer here on this thing, so you can't forget and burn things. That goes in there about 3 minutes. In the meantime, we got a wok heating up over here, and you want to use a nice seasoned wok. You see, this one's pretty well used. And how you season it, just rub some oil and cook it off, and do, you know, it's a bit of an art, but it's not too hard. And then we want to throw a little bit of oil in there.
Okay. And
the oil should, when you get a wok hot enough, it should not stick to the edges of the wok.
Right.
You see, it's not clinging to the edge. That means the wok is nice and hot.
Right.
Now strain off the additional oil. And the first thing we do is we throw a little ginger.
Ooh, look at that.
A little garlic, or maybe a little more garlic. And then we have the ingredient that most all recipes call for is the pickled radish.
Okay, put the pickled
and that
radish.
gives a little texture to that.
Okay.
And this one is a little unusual, and some recipes call for this. The tradition is little baby dry shrimp. They're a little pungent. I think you grew up with this stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, throw a little spring on that. And some of them use a pickle mustard green too. And you just kind of get that to a nice texture here. You know, while the
doing
beans
two
are frying.
things at once. He's got his beans frying over there. No, they're really cooking just like French fries, right?
Right. I mean, they're ready actually. So you just strain them. There they are. And this is really good because this equipment here is very convenient. You just go right from that to this.
Yeah, now this is a Gaggenau range, and that's like the Rolls Royce of cooking. You can customize it for your own
I really
kitchen
like using it. And this is the secret sauce, which is soy and rice wine, little white pepper.
Oh, that looks good.
See, now it looks familiar.
Okay, don't toss at home. It's not
Look at you go.
Yeah, you're very
And
good
if
at
you
that.
want, you can throw a little color in there, and you just bring that up. And we're done.
Why not let, we're done right now?
We're done.
Should we eat it now, or should we take a break and come back and eat
Nah, we're going to take a break and give you the secret ingredient for your chance to win those free dinners that we're offering here on Evening Magazine with
And
Purcell
I'm
Murray.
gonna
But
plate that.
a little break, and we're going to eat
Right
and
in
give you
there.
that when we come back.
it? I'm just amazed. Nobody got burned. Nobody got hurt. I don't think there's going to be any sort of lawsuit.
There you have it, the Szechuan green beans from Shanghai 1930 and beetle nut in San Francisco. And of course, at this moment, we want to get the secret ingredient, George.
The secret ingredient is pickled radish, and that's what gives you that little crunchiness in the dish.
I thought that was just because the beans were so crispy.
Well, you see how it's laced, and there's some of that radish
They're
laced.
laced with the radishes. Now, you get the secret ingredient, you write it down. Where do you send it, Malou?
Send it to Cooking Concepts, P.O. Box 26555, San Francisco, California 94126. This recipe is also on the Pix page. You can enter there as well, kpix.com.
Now, George here can't come to your house, but you can come to him by way of coming to Purcell Murray. He'll be giving some cooking classes a little bit later in the month. Check out the website for the particulars on that. What have we missed?
Your restaurant phone number?
Shanghai 1930 at 896-5600.
At Beetlenut.
And beetle nut
At Bettlenut.
at 929-8855.
Thanks,
Hope to see
George.
you there.
Good night, everyone. Have a nice evening. This is delicious.
The first one was pretty good, too, actually.
Tonight's Evening Magazine was sponsored by Home Depot and Purcell Murray. Promotional consideration provided by Alpine Meadows. Lincoln Navigator is the official